Hey, thanks for joining us here on our 20th installment of Buster's Glitch Ass Gaming Podcast. I'm Tony Flowers, and I'm joined, of course, by, he swears he's not an illegal alien, Oscar Warrior.
Hello, I'm ICE's most wanted.
I don't give them the courtesy of calling them ICE, just ICE.
ICE. What does the other E stand for? What does ICE even stand for?
I don't know, immigration something maybe. Control effort, immigration control effort.
Immigration control effort.
I don't even know. It could mean anything, man. I don't know. What are you up to, bud? How's that coffee?
Me? It's not coffee. I'm drinking tea. I'm not allowed to drink coffee anymore.
No shit. High blood pressure type shit or what?
Yeah, I've got high blood pressure and high cholesterol. I got my blood tested and my results came back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Are you like in a severe spot where you really need to like watch it, or are you kind of on the cusp, little over on some things?
I don't know, because I'm going to see my doctor again this week on Monday. And I guess she'll kind of explain further. But like I got my test results so I can see everything that's like anything out of the ordinary they mark as either high or low.
Mm-hmm.
So like oddly enough, I have a high blood count, like blood cell count. But like only a couple points higher than the normal average.
Okay.
And then
that really sucks with the coffee thing. Just because I know, like, you had that whole setup with the coffee, or you're just gonna replace all that with different types of tea and stuff?
Nah, I'm gonna see. Well, for now, I'm gonna drink tea just to help get my cholesterol down, my LDL. That's the one specifically thing that's like way higher. It's like 40 points above the national average, which I think is like 100 milligrams per deciliter or something like that in your blood.
Christ,
I was at like 142.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you got to get that down. I think Cheerios brand cereal claims to help lower cholesterol.
Yeah, I gotta start taking more fiber, I think, because there's not enough like fiber in my diet. I mostly just eat like meat.
How often
like
do you
protein
shit?
Once a day.
Then you're good.
Yeah. Like I'm not constipated or anything. Like, I'm a good shitter.
Well, that's I think a good sign. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to get more fiber in me, I think, because I guess fiber helps regulate your insulin sensitivity, but it also helps lower your cholesterol a pretty significant amount.
So, do you know whether or not you're kind of in a bad spot, potentially borderline diabetic or anything like that?
I don't think so. My glucose level fasted was at like 104, which isn't good, but it's not bad.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that, because those are just numbers to me. I have no idea about any of that shit.
Yeah.
Completely in the dark.
So was I, but like I'm kind of a weirdo when I panic, stuff really like cements itself into my memory. So like weirdly enough, when I'm like, I guess in a mode of distress, I learn things way better.
It's also kind of a good thing that you're going to the doctor right now, because everything that I'm hearing points to premiums going up significantly here pretty soon.
Christ almighty, with insurances.
Yeah, I keep seeing articles everywhere about it. I don't know if that's going to be for all insurance company providers or whatever, but I don't know. We have what do they call it? Open enrollment probably popping up later on this month at our job.
This month.
So we'll be finding out soon.
Forgot about that.
Yep. They're probably going to like implore us to actually check, because all shit's going to go sky high.
It's probably going to change crazy.
I hope not, because, that sucks. Everyone's trying to take it sucks when you get a nice little raise every year, but then everything else is getting exponentially more expensive. So it's like, hey, you just got roughly $1 of a raise or something like that, and you're all, hey, stoked on it. But then that's what, like, I don't know, $20 or $40, about $40 a paycheck before taxes, extra. And then every company in my circumstances, rent, fucking everything else, all these little companies are trying to take little bits of that $40 away from you. And then they dig a little too deep, and then it doesn't even fucking matter. You're still behind. Fuck. What are we gonna do, man?
This is turning in very quickly into a doomsday podcast. I mean,
it's just this
on the other side,
reality of the situation.
It sucks because I've heard a lot of people are like having to cancel their subscriptions to things. So like one big one that I see is like people are canceling their Netflix accounts and Disney Plus, because I think Disney Plus recently raised its prices again. And then the one major one that we're going to be talking about this week is the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous, like how much these companies are charging us a subscription fee.
Yeah,
on top of all the other shit
everything
going on in life, all the prices raising for just basic necessities,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. We're gonna have to cut out a whole lot of shit in our like cut out a bunch of desires and only stick to things that are absolutely necessary. And that sucks, man. That really sucks. What the fuck? What are we doing all this for? Like,
or cheaper and more illegal forms of entertainment.
Exactly. Let's sail the seven seas. Yeah, fuck them, dude. Fuck them. They're kind of forcing us into it. So, yeah. On a positive note, I made a cake this week. Good.
What kind of cake?
The Stardew Valley cake.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. You've been playing it. Spoiler alert, he's been playing it. You've seen the pink cake? Have you seen it in the game yet?
In the game? No.
Okay. You'll see it. It's a common thing that you'll definitely come across. But yeah, the pink cake. So Pat, a little while ago, he got me the a Stardew Valley cookbook, like a physical cookbook. And I told him for his birthday I would try to make him the pink cake. And so I gave it a shot, and I just want to say the frosting is fucking tits, dude. It's so good.
Really?
The cake itself, the cake batter, it turned out a little fucking dense, if you ask me. It was really heavy. It was calling for duck eggs, and I couldn't find duck eggs anywhere I went. Like I went to I usually shop at Safeway, but then I was like, okay, if anybody has it, it's got to be one of the farmers markets, and I chose Sprouts over the other one, Whole Foods, because the closest Whole Foods to me is fucking miles and miles away. So yeah, went to the nearest Sprouts. They didn't have duck eggs, and apparently that helps the cake batter get like super super fluffy and full of awesome nutrients and all that stuff. But I was like, fuck it, dude. Chicken eggs aren't going to be that different. But yeah, the batter itself, the cake part of the cake, little dense for my liking, kind of heavy, but holy shit, dude. Like, yeah, they have you make a jam out of from scratch, and it has like chopped up, like super chop up strawberries, and then you take some big old chunks of watermelon, and then you put some sugar in there, you blend the fuck out of it, and you let it cool, and it turns into a jam, and then you put that in the middle in between the two layers of cake, and then you put the fucking dude, the frosting was so good. You take a bunch of like dried strawberries and you fucking pulverize them, and you add that into your powdered sugar when you make the cream cheese frosting out of that, and it's holy fuck, that's so good, dude. So
damn, dude, that sounds complex as hell, but I actually really like that cookbook is making you go to that much detail to make this cake.
Oh yeah, it's for everything. They have this survival burger in there that sounds really awesome. I want to make it instead of a beef patty or whatever. They what's the fucking common ass word I'm looking for? It's they substitute the meat patty for a thick old slice of eggplant. that you like fry up or something. It sounds so fucking good, man. But yeah, we Chelsea helped me, thank God, with the cake.
Yeah,
because she's done this type of shit so many times, and I was like, no, I'll do most of it. Just just guide me. Don't let me fuck it up totally. And that was fun. Thank God she has done this before in the past and planned on doing it a bunch of times more, because she ended up buying a while back some like hand mixers and shit, and without that I don't know how I would have been able to do this fucking cake. Holy fuck, dude, that was a godsend. She was very helpful. I damn near fucking gave up on the thing.
Imagine mixing that by hand.
Exactly. I would have been, dude, fuck this. I'm just gonna buy him something. Fuck this crap. But
yeah, God bless Chelsea. Holy hell.
Yeah, she came in clutch there with the hand tools that really fucking helped. But yeah, I still almost gave up because I tried putting the whole cake together once we got the jam done, the cake pieces done, and the frosting done. I tried to put it all together a little too soon, and the cake, like when you put the lower level of cake, then you put the jam on top, and you create a little barrier around the edge of the cream cheese frosting, and then you put the second layer of cake on top of that. And then once I started trying to fucking frost the cake, it started like sliding off of it, and so I'm like moving it back, and it's moving the jam out of it, and I'm like, I was about to flip the fucking table on it, and Chelsea's like, oh, you have to let the cream cheese frosting get a little colder so it's a little stiffer. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, just put it in the fridge, we'll finish it tomorrow morning. And it worked perfectly. So then we dropped that off to Patrick. Chelsea got to meet Melissa. That was really cool. They had a great time getting to know each other.
Very nice.
Yeah, stars just kind of aligned. Her work schedule permitted it, and so that was really nice. But outside of that, it was a pretty chill week on my end. We went hiking since the weather has been slowly getting nicer out here.
It's getting nicer, slowly but surely. It's like it's getting back to double digits.
Yeah, gonna have to get some new flannels. I don't want to wear the same fucking flannels every year.
Oh, dude, mine are full of holes.
Same.
My shit's full of holes because of work.
Yeah, exactly. There's that one that I've only worn to work. I want to say like 3 or 4 years in a row, and it's got it just.
I know the one.
Yep.
I see it in my head.
And yours looks very similar. It's just a little more on the blue side, right?
Yeah, yours is more like a green. I think mine's more of a navy.
Right. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about too. Getting back there, man. We're getting back.
I'm so excited for flannel season.
Me too. It's the best. It really is the best.
It is. It's so good. And wearing pants, bro. I'm a winter clothing type of guy, honestly. Like summer clothing, like when it comes to summer, I just want to be as like naked as possible, bro.
just flowy clothes are nice when you're outside, but dude, when you're at home and stuff, do you have the air down to like a nice like, ooh, I need to bundle up?
As low as possible. I like more comfortable. Like I keep it around 73-ish. And that might be cold for y'all Arizonans, but that's like a good temperature for me.
No, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
totally.
then like I can wear like a shirt and shorts and be, walking around in my Crocs and shit and be all comfortable. Not have to like worry about like putting on a blanket or anything.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Here in our household, the lowest Chelsea will let me put it during the day is 75. So that's kind of hot for a lot of people. It's not bad. It's not bad. But like if it were up to me, it'd be an igloo in here all the time. But
yeah,
I was able to talk her down to 74 when we're sleeping. I was like, because what's the fucking point of a blanket if we're just gonna be fucking sweating bullets, So,
yeah.
Talked her down to 74. That's as low as I'm allowed to get it in here.
Dude, when I sleep, I have to knock it down to 70.
Yeah, dude.
I can't sleep when I'm hot. Like it's actually impossible for me. I have to be ice cold. Yeah, I want to be shivering underneath the blanket, but then like slowly warm up to that like point of comfort.
Yes. Yeah.
Where my head yeah.
Yeah, all those jokes about like women needing needing to be in like a like hotter climates to feel comfortable because they're like because it reminds them of their home in the seventh pit of hell or something like that.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, they needed to be like so much more warm. Because yeah, she'll be walking around talking about it's fucking cold in here. I'm like, dude, it's 75. No,
Like,
just
come on, dude. I'm dying of heat. Like,
that's why I tell her. I'm just like, put some socks on and put a shirt on that covers your shoulders. Like, so then like eventually I'm just like socks and shoulders, honey. Even I just like cut it down to that. It's like I'm cold. I'm like put some socks and shoulders on.
Put some socks on. Socks makes a huge difference, bro. Your feet are like the biggest like cooling, heating factor on your body.
Mm-hmm.
If your feet are covered, you're gonna get hot. If your feet are exposed, you're gonna get cold.
Yeah, it really is that simple. So
yeah.
But yeah,
that's the science, but I'm not a scientist.
Trust me. I've done zero research.
Zero research. I just know this anecdotally.
But that's our entire podcast, though. Really, it's like just a couple of assholes' opinions on shit. We don't know what we're talking about.
Don't take our word for it. Do your own research because we definitely won't.
Exactly.
And please,
no research.
And correct us. We will correct ourselves.
Speaking of which. that's a good segue into our correction section this week. We got a couple of things here. So when it comes to games that you swear you'll get back to and finish one of these days, last week I failed to check the YouTube Shorts comment section for our community corner responses, so I wanted to apologize for that oversight. We're just not used to getting any feedback on YouTube as of right now, so it didn't even register to me to check. So last week for that question, what was it? Which game do you swear you'll get back to and finish one of these days? ExMalakite. Thanks for the sub, by the way. That seriously means a lot to us. Thank you.
It does. Thank you very much.
They say Mass Effect 2 and 3. Now, I'm assuming this response means they've played and finished at least the first game. Mm-hmm. That is still my favorite, despite the other two being more fun to play. Like, objectively speaking, they're so much more fun. But that first game, the story and the setup for the whole trilogy was so fucking good, dude. I just love it. So whenever you do get around to 2 and 3, ExMalakite, you are in for a treat, my friend. That's going to be fucking awesome. I hope you like it. Mm-hmm. You need to jump on that train one of these days there, bud, because Mass Effect fucking rules.
I was going to say, since the Steam like autumn sale is going on, he might be able to get the whole collection on Steam, because that's what I did. But I bought that during the summer sale.
They didn't specify. I'm gonna assume that they're playing the Legendary Edition, so they might have all 3 games and just kind of jumped into the first one, but never jumped into the second
continued.
or third yet. Yeah. Maybe just needed that moment to soak up what the fuck just happened and that awesomeness. Oh, the end of the first one was so good.
Damn, bro, you're selling me on this. You're hyping me up.
Oh, it's one of my all-time favorites, man. All-time favorites. I can talk your ear off about Mass Effect all day, bro. And then Kat Roseman said, I have been working on Arkham Asylum since 2010. I'm only 70% done and refuse to play any of the other games, and I own all of them except the VR games until I finish. And the really messed up thing is I know how it ends. It's the principle of the matter.
Oh. Dude, I am the same way. I do that shit. I'll have like an entire franchise lined up and I'll watch videos on like the story of it. And so I know the story and how like the game ends, but I have yet to experience it for myself. But I've done that with multiple game franchises.
Does that take you out of the experience at all? Does it make you like not really care about finishing the story?
No, it actually helps me a lot because I usually can't pay attention when I'm playing the game, like to story things. So when I see it in video format, it kind of sinks its way better into my memory. And then as I'm playing the game, I can pick those things out as the game is like happening, as the story is like progressing. I was like, oh, okay, that's what this is, and then that's what this is, and then that actually helps it cement itself more in my head.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does. It does. I'll just say that like the one that stands out to me is The Last of Us Part 2. If that was spoiled for me like it was for so many people, I probably would have been that would have been so disappointing, you know, just to have that spoiled for me. Like I wouldn't have wanted to know that. And I didn't. Luckily, I was able to dodge all that crap and I went into the game completely blind, and then when the big stuff happened, I was just like, what the fuck? You know, in the moment. I think that would have completely ruined that experience for me. But
man,
yes.
You got lucky. I remember when that whole fiasco was going down.
Oh yeah, me too. As soon as I heard that there were Last of Us Part 2 spoilers out there in the wild, I tried my hardest to just stay off the internet.
That was before the game even came out, right?
It was months before. I want to say it was at least a month or two. Yeah.
It was some employee that got fired, right? Something like that.
I don't remember the specifics, but I do remember like Druckmann put out a little a plea for people to just like, dude, trust me, like you're not seeing the whole story. Trust me, just give the game a shot. It's worth your time. You're not seeing the context or anything like that. And just people were so up in arms because they were drawing conclusions and things like that. But yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess.
Yeah, I also remember like they made a lot of story choices that a lot of people didn't agree with, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was rough, man. That was really rough. I have my own feelings about it. But I don't want to get into that right now. But like I was saying with Malakite's response though, Asylum out of the Arkham trilogy, I usually just count the trilogy. I haven't played Origins, so I can't speak on that, but Asylum is my personal favorite in that series of games. Like the Riddler trophies especially were so much fun to hunt down and go back for once you got the right gadgets. And I know I'm in the minority here though, because most folks, I want to say they like City like way more. And I think that based on how much bigger and open that game is compared to Asylum, you'll be hunting for that 100% completion for a long ass time. So you've got a whole lot of fun in front of you there, Cat Rosemond. Enjoy. Oh yeah, and I also didn't say last week what my pick was, which was Metro Exodus. Nice. I loved the other two games, and I was really enjoying Exodus, but the game loaded so fucking slowly, dude, that eventually I just pulled the plug and moved on to something else. But
really,
yeah, that was on the base PS4 though. So now that I have a PS5, I should give it another shot.
Should be smoother experience.
I hope so. But yeah.
What's it was Metro 2033 was the first game, right? What was the second game?
I want to say it was called Last Light. I have it on Steam.
I don't remember that one, but I swear to God I've played it because I have it on Steam. And I was so excited for when it came out.
Yeah, they're both really good. Metro.
Yeah, I also need to play Exodus. I never played that one.
Yeah, it's called Last Light.
Last Light, yeah.
Yeah, they're both really great. Really, really great. Everybody loves Artyom. Artyom, and they're all like fucking dapping him up every time he's around these people. They're Artyom, dap me up, dog.
Big dog.
Oh, good shit.
They fucking love that guy. I love Artyom too, but I think that's just because they brainwashed me. Like this Artyom guy seems like a real stand-up dude. I like him too. Then. Yeah,
everybody loves him. I must love him as well.
I must love him as well. I must join the sheep.
Yeah. So before you start up on the download, I do want to say that we were considering doing a mandatory crunch episode for the state of play, but instead we're just going to put it into the download. We're both super busy this week, and yeah, there really wasn't too much for either of us personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot that shown.
Seen or heard of before.
Yeah,
there were a couple trailers for it.
Yeah, but take it away whenever you're ready.
Yes, the download. Let's move on to the download. The first section of the download. The recent PlayStation State of Play showcase on September 24th, 2025 unveiled new details and trailers for a slate of upcoming games, starting with an extended gameplay look at Saros. Saros?
I
Saros.
think it's Saros. Yeah, Saros.
Yeah, Saros by House Marquee.
House Mark.
Marquee?
House
Oh,
Mark.
House Marquee. Dumbass. My bad.
It's all good.
which is slated for release on March 20th, 2026. The show also featured the first gameplay reveal for Zero Parades for Dead Spies by ZAUM.
Yeah, I think they just call it Zaum.
A new espionage RPG coming in 2026 alongside a new campaign story trailer for Battlefield 6 by Battlefield Studios ahead of its October 10th, 2025 launch. And then Musso fans got the official announcement of Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition remastered by Omega Force with a date of March 19th, 2026. The event concluded with a new visceral gameplay trailer for Marvel's Wolverine by Insomniac, which is confirmed for fall 2026 with the promise of more details to be revealed in the spring. Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, dude. Saros, man.
Yeah, that one looked really fucking cool. When the trailer first dropped, I honestly thought it was like a Doom clone type of game, or I thought it was Doom itself.
Oh, dude, I recognize it immediately, man.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with the trailer. It looks so cool.
Yeah, dude, I still haven't played Returnal, but that was mainly due to a lack of proper hardware. So at the very least, I want to add it to my wish list. Maybe it'll go on sale. But yeah, oh my God, that game looks so fucking good, man. Like the main thing that keeps me from grabbing, I keep going back to Returnal, even though Saros looks amazing. I just kind of like, I don't want to jump straight into Saros. I would like to play Returnal first. But the thing that keeps me from grabbing it right now is the fact that it looks so fucking hard, man. And I kind of have to be in the mood to get my ass kicked by a game, you know?
Yeah.
Like I played some Resogun. I even played some last night on the Vita. And that's probably my first Housemarque game. And it's a super fun little before bed kind of game. The third person, like bullet hell, fast reaction gameplay of Saros and Returnal, of course. It just has that old school, like classic arcadey kind of pull to it. Like it's a proper evolution of games from my childhood, like Gradius or Contra, which I sucked at those games, but I thoroughly enjoyed them. So Saros looks fucking wonderful. I'm so excited to play it one day. Hopefully when it comes out. We'll see if I wuss out though, because yeah, that shit looks like it's gonna test your skills like really hard. That shit looks hard.
Yeah, it does. It looks really fucking cool though.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about it. Is it just looks really, really cool. I've never played Returnal or any of those. I played Contra before, and that shit was hard. I never beat it.
Yes. Well, same. Yeah. I think everybody on planet Earth could corroborate on that and say, you know, that infinite lives cheat came in clutch for Contra.
Absolutamente.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Zero Parades, I wanted to jump on that one. I definitely want this game. Even though I've played so little of Disco Elysium, I'm confident that I'm gonna love it. And so this one is an obvious wishlist title for me. I'll be keeping a very close eye on it. Yeah, looks awesome.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, man, this looks exactly like Disco Elysium. So it's the same studio?
Yeah. Zaum, I think is what they...
Zaum,
yeah. So yeah, same studio. This is their next game. I think Disco was their first title. I don't remember them ever coming out with anything before that. But yeah, the art style and the gameplay style and everything looks very, very Disco. It makes me just want to jump into Disco again. So that's coming sometime in 2026, hopefully later. So give me some time to play your other game, man. I really want to.
Hell yeah, dude. You going back to it? Is that another game that you swear you'll get back to?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because it was so cool.
what was the name of that character that made you eat your own shit?
Oh, Kuno.
Kuno. You think they'll have a Kuno type character in this game?
Oh, I don't know. Or maybe like at least a reference to Kuno. Like what's Kuno doing later on in Kuno's life?
Yeah. That's just so funny. Third person. Kuno.
Yeah. Who is, because you can ask him, who is Kuno? And he's like, Kuno's Kuno. Fuck you, pig.
Love it.
Kuno is love.
When I first watched that interaction, because I watched a gameplay video, I wanted to see what you were talking about. And it was like you were verbatim, like you were explaining it verbatim how he was talking to you in the game.
Yeah, it was so funny. And then you reminded me that the little girl, his little buddy who has like her nose just kind of barely over the fence, and she's like kind of egging him on. Get him, Kuno. Fuck that big Kuno.
Fuck him up, Kuno.
Yeah.
Her name's like Kunet or some shit.
Yeah. You reminded me of that. I totally forgot she had like the same name, but like a feminine version of Kuno.
Feminine. Yeah. Well, the feminine suffix. Yeah. Kunet.
That's so good, man. So fucking good.
What an offensive name.
Kuno.
Very offended.
Kuno's an offensive little shit.
Yeah, he is an offensive little shit. He's aggressive for no reason.
What did you think about that campaign story trailer for Battlefield 6?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It reminded me so much of like old Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare type of Call of Duty. That's what it reminded me of. Dude,
100%. I literally had that in my notes.
Yeah, it's got me so excited for Battlefield 6. I really hope it's not a disappointment.
Yeah, it looks, yeah, it's very COD. It's like the campaign for me isn't really what I want Battlefield for, but it's nice to see that it's in there. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like it when shooters focus on like their campaign stories. Like that's something that I really enjoyed about Call of Duty was like not even just the campaign. The campaign was cool and it was like a nice little thing to go back to every now and then, but it was like the spec ops or like the extra game modes that they gave you as well.
Yeah.
So like if you could do that in Battlefield 6, like on top of the campaign, that would be really cool. And like, you know, the multiplayer is a given. That's always going to be fun, but having extra content there just as like a break in between the multiplayer matches would be really cool.
Yeah, that's true. I wanted to ask you because I don't know if I'm alone on this, but I feel like so many of the campaigns with military shooters, they do kind of seem very similar in a way. Like, you know, like every character is some elite gruff badass or whatever. I'd like to see a military shooter go the route of focusing on maybe like some drafted individuals or just some fresh out of high school doing it because they didn't know what else to do with their lives kind of characters. You know, I would
their way up.
Right. I would imagine that the overwhelming majority of frontline soldiers aren't just, you know, born for this lifestyle, fuck yeah, bro, killing machines, you know, but like a bunch of kids with guns that are just now learning about discipline. So I think that would be a really interesting military shooter campaign. But I mean, if they're going for the heroes that stopped World War III from happening, then, you know, maybe they need to
force
right
individuals.
Yeah, maybe they just need the, you know, the bros or whatever, you know, but still, I don't mean to at all bash the game for what it isn't. It still looks really cool. I just don't know if I'm going to play it. At least at first. I'll play it maybe later, but I'm more interested in the multiplayer, as I imagine most players are.
I'll let you know because I'll probably play the campaign first over anything else.
Okay, cool.
A good mix of the two. I love campaign shooters.
Fucking hate my damn phone. Shut up.
Is it going off?
Yeah, because I said, okay, cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
Okay, Garmin. Have you seen those videos with like the German, what is it? The dash cams when people get into accidents?
I remember Garmin's. Those are still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a really German sounding fella. And like he's about to get into a crash and he's like, okay, Garmin. In like a very heavy German accent.
No.
So funny.
Yeah, you gotta send that to me. I like that. I was watching. You gotta send, and I'll send you this video I saw. It was so random. It looked like a Vietnamese fella. I'm assuming he looks very Vietnamese, and he's like slamming a shot of something, and he starts like doing these little popping noises with his fingers in his mouth, and he's like coupling that with slapping the shit out of himself like constantly, and he's like making music out of doing the little popping noises and slapping the fuck out of himself. It's so funny, dude.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I was in stitches, man. I gotta send that.
You gotta send that to me. Yeah,
definitely.
Send it to me.
And he has this big ass fucking sausage on the table that he does nothing with the whole video. I'm like, what is he gonna do with that sausage? And
the yoinky sploinky.
he just shoots a shot of something and he starts to smack. It's like making fucking music out of it. It's hilarious, man.
That's his chaser. He's trying to ignore the pain of it burning. Yeah, and it's just like, let me slap the shit out of myself.
Yeah, so good, dude.
How do you feel about Dynasty Warriors 3?
Oh, dude, I'm probably most excited for this one. Not gonna lie, this is like from everything shown. I'm so excited about this.
That's the one that you played, right, back in the day?
No,
first one or no?
No, the one I played the most was 4. So this will be brand new to me. But from my understanding, the very first game, because some folks online were like, why are they starting to remaster from 3? And I guess that's where the series really found its style. Like the first game was more of like a fighting game. I can't say whether or not that's accurate because I've never played it, but that's what somebody was saying. It was like first game was more of like a fighting game. Second game was kind of getting the idea, and then by the third game it's like that they found their style, right? With the 1 versus 1,000 type gameplay. And so that's where Dynasty Warriors really started. And the one that I played on the PS2, I think it was Dynasty Warriors 4. So this is gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait to fuck with this.
Dude.
Are you familiar with the older Dynasty Warriors games? Have you ever toyed around with them?
Dynasty Warriors, never. I've never played any of them, but I am familiar with like the Musou genre of just like beating up hordes of enemies.
Yeah, because you played like the Hyrule Warriors, and did you play Samurai Warriors? Any of those? Or was it like the One Piece? There's a One Piece one too, isn't
the
it?
One Piece Warriors I played. Samurai Warriors. Why does that sound so familiar? Let me see.
I think it might have been the same folks that made the Dynasty Warriors series.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, the
Omega Force. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the art style and everything looked exactly the same. I'd never played those, so I don't know.
I've never played Samurai Warriors. I'll probably check this one out though. You just have to give me time because there's so much content.
Yeah, exactly. What is this, March? So yeah, we got some time for that one.
We got some time. Got some 6 months. Yeah. Let's talk about our last but not least, Wolverine. Insomniac. Dude, that shit looks good.
It does look good. I wasn't sure that Insomniac would get all gory in their games, but yeah, that shit was on full display.
People in half and like fucking. Oh my god, it looks so good. Like stabbing the shit out of them.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal, man. I wasn't expecting that from these guys.
I love it. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I like Spider-Man and I like Batman in terms of like superheroes, but my appreciation for superheroes kind of ends there. You know, I like Spider-Man and Batman. That's about it. Like I'll likely play this game at some point, but it's probably not gonna ever be at the top of my must playlist. It still looks really cool, and I'm happy for anyone who's excited for it. Insomniac does great work. I am kind of disappointed that when that big leak happened, it showed their next 10 years worth of games and creations, and they're basically just Sony's Marvel studio now.
Yeah.
They're just going to be working on Marvel games for the foreseeable future. That sucks. I'm not stoked on it, but at the very least, whichever ones they're going to do, you know they're probably going to fucking kick ass. So
absolutely. Because like they're the guys that also made like Infamous, right? The Infamous games.
Yeah, they did Infamous, and I want to say it
Second Son?
was Jack and Dax. No, not
No,
Jack
that's
and
Naughty
Daxter.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, they did Ratchet and
Really?
Clank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Dang,
it's
so
like,
nothing else. So they're just like hyper focusing on like Marvel titles, which is all
or
right.
wait,
Like,
was
if
it?
you're a
Or wait,
Marvel-
was it Sly Cooper? No, that was. I'm
like,
sorry.
Let's
That was
give it a
that
clue.
was Ghost of Tsushima. Sucker Punch. I think they did Sly Cooper
Yeah.
games.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Let's get it.
Jack and
let's
Daxter.
do-
Okay, let's put it down. Jack and Daxter was Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Ratchet and Clank is Insomniac. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Sly Cooper was Sucker Punch.
I actually don't know that one off the top of my head.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up because I need to make sure that I'm not screwing this up. Sly Cooper developer.
Looking, it looks like they've worked on Spyro, Ratchet and Clank,
Sucker Punch, yes.
Resistance,
I know my shit.
Outer Knots. Oh, they've had a lot of projects.
You talking about Insomniac?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do Resistance? No.
Yeah, they did do Resistance.
They
1,
did.
2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, dude, Resistance fucking
That's
rules.
crazy. Yeah, they should. I hear that's a really like popular game on what was it, PS3 era?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those games
Yeah.
are fucking awesome, man.
They should remake those.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. Oh, tell me about it. And if they're just gonna be Marvel Studio for the foreseeable future, give that fucking IP to another studio, man. Let that IP continue. Fucking Resistance was awesome.
Absolutely. They also made Sunset Overdrive, which I honestly
I
didn't
never
even know.
played that one. Yeah, I never played that one. That was exclusive to the Xbox, at least for a really long time. So
Yeah, I hear that one did really well. Like a lot of people liked it when they played it.
yeah. It has a lot of that Spider-Man movement DNA in it, so to speak. Yeah, very cool, man. Fucking yeah. It's a little disappointing that they're gonna be on this track, but again, Wolverine looks amazing. I'm sure it's gonna be stupid fun.
Yeah.
And
play it.
yeah, you can tell me all about it, man. You can spoil the fuck out of it for me.
I'll talk your ear off about it.
Yeah, looks dope. Looks very dope. Well, number 2, I keep doing that. Warm it up. Let it cover all 9,000 taste buds.
9,000 taste buds. that top milk. That cream.
Top coat. That cream. Sweetness.
Pure vanilla.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Me too. Classic. Number 2. What? Wait, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, number 2. The Steam Autumn Sale 2025 is currently running, offering thousands of discounted PC titles from September 29th through October 6th. In addition to Steam Sale, other major gaming platforms are also featuring discounts. The PlayStation Store is running a Tokyo Game Show 2025 sale until October 9th, with a Halloween sale expected to follow around the middle of the month. And the Xbox Store has an ongoing Ultimate Game sale, which includes dedicated fighter and anime. I was going to say titles, but sales is the word I wrote there. But yeah, you all get the picture. Many sales going on. Looking for some deals. Are you looking to grab up anything during the sale? Got anything in your cart?
Did you say Xbox?
I sure did. Boo.
We'll get into that later.
We will. We will.
Gonna ignore Xbox. Honestly, bro, there's so much. And like I've already got games in mind like that I'm gonna buy this month.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought Silent Hill F, and I'm gonna talk about that later. And today, later on, like around noon when GameStop opens up, I'm going to pick up Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And
yes,
that's enough for me right there already. That's like over $100 worth in games already.
Yeah,
so
no joke.
I gotta cool it a little bit this month.
Yeah, no, I'm in that same boat as you. I'm just like, if whatever I buy during the sale, I'm probably not going to touch for a hot minute because you got fucking Battlefield that's coming out this week, and then at the end of the month we got Mina the Hollower, which
No.
that's a day one for me. Yeah, dude. And then I'm still playing CrossCode. That's gonna take me a hot minute. So yeah, and I want Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Yeah, it's a stacked fucking month right now, dude. So I don't
It's
know.
been a stacked year, guy.
No shit, dude. I'm tempted to get Hades too. Also, man, I heard it actually runs
That
really
shit
well
looks
on the
fun.
OG Switch.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to
So,
hear.
Yeah, thinking about copping that.
I think Travis is playing Hades too, isn't he?
He was asking about it. I don't know if he ended up getting it or not. We'll have to ask him. But right now I have Stick It to the Stickman in my cart, so I might grab that one. It looks so fun. Remember? Do you remember which one I'm talking about? I didn't realize it was early access.
Were those like shitty Flash games that you would find on?
It kind of reminds you of that, but no, it's sorry. I think it's a Devolver Digital.
I do remember that. That's like that
game.
weird beat 'em up type Stickman game, right?
Yeah, and you're like beating the shit out of your corporate masters or whatever. It looks so fun, man. And the combat's hilarious. And I think its normal price is like $5 and it's on sale for $4.
For $4, hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's an easy get right there. Even if I don't play it for a little while, I think I might grab that.
Overwhelmingly positive, bro. I think that's good. Yeah, that's a good grab. Cool. I'm looking at the reviews right now.
Yeah, and it's early access, and the I read on what the developers were saying. They're going to be adding tons of shit over the next year. So if I buy it now, plus they're going to raise the price once they get more content in it, maybe up to like $8 or $10, perhaps. So getting it for $4 or $5 right now would be a fucking steal, probably. And it looks like it has co-op in there, so
that's tight.
Maybe I can talk Chelsea into joining me, kick some corporate ass.
Kick some stickman ass.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I might check the PlayStation sale and see if Returnal is on sale, because maybe I'd fuck with that.
Good opportunity to pick that up before you get into Saros.
Perchance. Well, yeah, I definitely want to play that before Saros. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ready. You know what I mean? I don't know if my body can handle it yet.
Body is Reggie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next for the release radar, we've got, as our first note, Bloober Team has officially confirmed that its remake of the original Silent Hill game has entered full production. This announcement was revealed during a recent Q&A session with investors. While a remake of the first Silent Hill was initially teased by Konami and Bloober Team back in June, this latest update confirms that a dedicated first-party team at the Polish studio is now fully focused on the project, moving it beyond the early concept or pre-production phases. Bloober Team, which successfully developed the highly rated Silent Hill 2 remake in 2024, did not provide any new details, gameplay footage, or a release window during the investor call. The original Silent Hill was first released on the PlayStation in 1999.
That's cool, man. Very, very cool.
Got some Polish kielbasa sausage working on.
Some Polska?
Some Polska.
Hell yeah.
Kielbasa.
They did really well, apparently, by the standard set of the second game, and that was I remember the lead up to the game coming out. People were just like, dog, this looks like shit, it's not gonna be good. You remember all that? And then when they finally got their hands on it, they're like, dude, this is perfect. It's perfect. It's a fucking masterpiece. And yeah, Bloober Team hit, man. So good for them, man. Very good for them. I don't understand the story of Silent Hill 1 and 2. Never played either one of them, so I don't know. I don't know if it matters if I play the first one first or the second one first.
I don't know, because I don't know if they're connected canonically, but I know Silent Hill 2 is the more popular of the two games.
For sure.
Yeah. And that's honestly a game that I'm hoping to squeeze in by the end of October, because right now me and my wife are playing Silent Hill F, and we're not that like far into the game, but we're loving it so far. It's terrifying. I'll get more into that later on into the podcast, but we're getting we're getting some chuckles from this one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, dude. I've heard nothing but great things about Silent Hill 2. as well. The remake, that it actually is pretty fucking terrifying. So maybe I don't know, because I'm trying to think of something spooky to get for me and the wife to enjoy together as well. And I know that you can't play it co-op or nothing, but maybe she would enjoy watching me play it. Maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of how me and my lady are doing it.
Okay, which one of you is playing? You, right?
Yeah, mostly me.
Okay.
I have her playing sometimes too, but she's not very good in combat situations.
Okay.
So like she dies a lot, and she's just like, hey, you know what? You take over.
Okay.
she's enjoying the story more, and not like like she enjoys watching me play, but she loves the story, and we're like reading the journal entries in the game.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
she's enjoying that story aspect more than the gameplay.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember when I was playing, I don't remember if it was Resident Evil 2 remake or 3, maybe both. But Chelsea was watching me play a little bit of both of those, and she was enjoying the fuck out of that. So this is kind of in that same vein. This one's a little more psychologically terrifying, I believe, right? Not so much. There's some hulking monster after you, but there's a little bit of that, but also some mental shit going on or something. That's cool. That's up my alley. I'd fuck with it. Yeah. I might get it.
This isn't a spoiler, but I'm also kind of getting like a culty vibe from the area that you're in. Like with some of the residents that live there. So there is that kind of like mystery thrown in as well.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to like the Silent Hill remake that they're developing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That'll give us the full series.
Yeah, and then if they do that one justice like they did the second one, perhaps they'll be given the keys to the kingdom, and then be like, here, you make the next one. Now you've proven you can do it. Now make an original one. Make the next one.
Original. Yes.
Make Silent Hill 3 or whatever.
I would love to see it.
Is there a Silent Hill 3, or was it just 1 and 2? I know they had little spin-offs.
Yeah.
But okay.
Like PSP spin-offs, maybe, you think?
Maybe. I don't know. But Silent Hill 3 doesn't sound right. So I don't think there was one. Okay.
I don't think there ever was.
All right. But yeah, we have a lot releasing this week, but maybe not a lot that we'll be interested in. So we'll see. We'll kind of just blow through them and see what grabs us at the end.
I'm interested in Barbie horse trails.
You would.
Right, because I'm the brony. I'm the resident brony in this. Supposedly I am. I guess that's the title I've been unfortunately given.
Yeah, dude, you're always going on and on about clop this and clop that.
You stop that right now. You're making me look bad.
Quickly, on to this week's releases.
All right, let's get on to this week's releases. All right, I got this first one. On October 5th, we've got A Wild Last Boss Appeared. Black Winger Survivor by Rocket Studio, coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Switch. All right, take it from here, Toner.
And then on October 6th, we got Karimara, Beneath the Forlorn Limbs by Bastinus Rex, coming to PC.
Nice.
Damon Blades? I think it's Damon. Damon Blades by Stream On Studio, coming to PC, early access. House of Necrosis by Warkus, coming to PC.
Very nice. And then October 7th, we've got Battle Suit Aces by Trinket Studios, coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, and Switch. Blood of Miran by Permanent Way Entertainment Co. Coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Dying Breed by Is that an R or an M?
I think it's an R, yeah.
Sarnair, coming out for PC. Then we got King of Meat by Glowmade, coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Next, we've got Little Rocket Lab, getting flamey, Jesus, by Teenage Astronauts, coming out for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Switch. Next, we've got oneway.exe. That's colon, right? Module
Yeah.
1.0 by Disordered Media coming out for PC. And then same day, we've got Seafarer, the ship sim by Astragon Development coming out for PC early access. And then last, on October 7th, we've got SOPA, or SOPA, Tale of the Stolen Potato by Studio Bando coming out for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S.
And then on October 8th, we've got Kingmakers by Redemption Road coming to PC in early access. And then Steel Knights Armis by Izanami Game Lab Incorporated coming to PC.
Sir. And then October 9th, we've got Absolom by Guard Crush Super Monks coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Switch. Then we've got Lost Eidolons, Veil of the Witch by Ocean Drive Studio launches out of early access on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Switch. Then we've got Rise of Eterna 2 by Makey Games coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch. And then Little Nightmares 3 by Supermassive Games coming out for PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and Switch 2. And then lastly, on October 9th, we've got Barbie Horse Trails by PHL Collective coming out for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Switch. And then looks like we got a little note here. Some sources list that this October 10th, but the Xbox Store lists October 9th. So we're going to go off of that.
And then on October 10th, Battlefield 6 by Battlefield Studios comes to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Dream of Another by Q Games comes to PC and PS5. That is a long list of games coming out this week, bro.
Very long list of games for October. October is a stacked month, like we said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Little Nightmares 3 might be a good little spooky game for me and the wife to play this month together. She likes other supermassive games like Until Dawn. She really enjoyed. We played The Quarry together. That was really cool. So yeah,
this
she
one's
might
co-op too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so I showed her the trailer last night, and she seems interested. So we might check that one out. But the big one this week is obviously Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6, yes, sir.
Think you're going to be grabbing that up this week, or anything else on this list this week?
I got to see how my budget works, but I definitely do want to grab up Battlefield 6. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get a chance to check any of the trailers out for most of these games, so I'll have to go back and see if any of them interest me. Maybe I can add them to a wish list, but so far just Battlefield 6 for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I did check because Absalom sounded familiar. I was like, which one is that? I know we were talking about that not that long ago. It's that one with the little wizard frog thing. You remember the little wizard frog? There was like you were holding a frog and then a wizard frog shows up or something.
Yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I didn't realize that was coming out so soon. So that's
cool. I think I was excited for this game, wasn't I?
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it. You were like, I like that frog.
Yeah, and I was sold on it because of the stupid frog.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. That's one of the cool things about running the little podcast is being reminded of all these games that are coming out. Like a couple of them catch me off guard. I'm like, fuck, that's already coming out this week. Holy shit, you know?
Yeah, dude, the year's going by quick.
No joke.
In October, isn't that crazy?
It is, man. We're in spooky times.
Spooky season.
Be spooky.
Next month is going to be Thanksgiving. Oh man, I'm so excited. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to Japan next month. Oh.
Yo, coming up quick.
I'm not prepared at all.
Here, get prepared. Be prepared.
I know how to read the language, but I can't speak it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't asked you about that lately.
It's okay.
And I'm not going to right now because you just told me.
Yeah. You already know what you need to know.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. All right. Ready for freebie forecast? Because I got nothing else in this.
Yeah, I've got nothing else either. Battlefield 6 is honestly the only thing I'm looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to playing that with you guys, with y'all. If any of you find me out there in the wild, my name is Nachi, and it will be Nachi.
I think I'm pretty sure Maximus is gonna jump in. Play? Yeah, because the post that I made in the Discord, he texted me personally. He was like, "Dude, are you not gonna get Battlefield?" And I'm like, "I'm thinking about it." He was like, "Dog, what the fuck? You're not gonna get it now?
It's Battlefield. It's Battlefield.
I thought you were gonna get it. We're gonna fucking play it together. I don't know."
Yeah, so of course we're gonna play together.
Sounds like he's gonna be getting it. So yeah.
I'd be down to play with you and Maximus.
Fuck yeah, dog.
All right, let's get into the freebie forecast. On our first note, Epic Games Store. Log in to Firestone Online Idle RPG to claim a limited skin plus $100 value.
That's what it said. That's what it said.
Okay.
And mind you, there is. Never mind. I'll let you find out. Go ahead. Just remember, okay. I copied this for. I copied and pasted this. Yes. I didn't type this. I copied it. Go ahead.
All right. First Stone Online Idle RPG is a multiplayer fantasy game with idle RPG mechanics. Collect heroes, upgrade their gear and skills, and send them in AFK battles or go on an incremental clicker frenzy to beat monstrous bosses. Chat with guild friends or engage in PvP.
Did you catch that little typo?
Where's the typo?
Right there.
Increment.
Upgrade their gear and skills and sent them into AFK
battles. Not send, but sent them. It's like it already happened.
Guys, like, come on, guys. This is your game.
It's got to be AI. There's so many AI tools being used nowadays. Or just not enough spell checkers.
Yeah, dude. But it's like you're putting it out there for the world. You gotta spell check. I also forgot to input this. Nightingale is made by Inflection Games. Okay, I'll just put that there.
Correction section right live.
Live, hell yeah.
Next, we've got on the Epic Games Store, Nightingale by Inflection Games. Nightingale is a first-person PvE open-world survival crafting game, played solo or cooperatively with friends. Build, craft, fight, and explore as you venture through mystical portals into a variety of amazing and fantastical realms.
Cool.
Nice. Better get that while it lasts for the month of October.
Now, we have some Xbox Game Pass additions for October 7th. Now, you'll notice a little something here, and we'll talk a little more about it later, but okay, October 7th, coming to Xbox Game Pass, we got a Little Rocket Lab by Teenage Astronauts, which we mentioned earlier. So these are both day one Game Pass games. Little Rocket Lab, Teenage Astronauts, coming to Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. And then SOPA, Tale of the Stolen Potato by Studio Bando, coming to Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. So those are the new tiers. We'll be talking about those later. So I wanted to make sure I updated that correctly here.
What were they before? Are we going to address that?
I want to say it was like standard. There was PC. I don't know if PC still exists. Standard doesn't exist. Core. There was core. Mm-hmm. There's just, they kind of consolidated it to these three.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean,
we'll talk about it more later. Yeah.
Okay.
We've been teasing that this entire episode. We keep talking about Game Pass, like just randomly, just toddlers dancing.
It's such a big thing, though, that happened in the industry. Like,
it is.
It's hard not to talk about it.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're inching our way towards it.
We'll get there step by step. But yeah, the list for Xbox Game Pass is significantly smaller, I think, than last month.
I mean, that's just
2 games.
Yeah, it's just
the nature of the beast.
No, instead of announcing all of them all at once, I'm trying to separate them by like what's coming out this week. What are you going to be able to play this week on? Because they'll give you a big old list and shit, but they'll say these are coming out earlier in the month, these are coming out later in the month, and instead of just whole list once a month. I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just kind of chop it up so we can just say, hey, these are this week, and then next week we'll be like, hey, these are popping up this week. That's kind of the idea I have behind all that crap. So
Okay.
same thing with PlayStation Plus and NSO, all that crap.
I apologize.
Oh, no worries. I don't think I ever explained that to you or anybody. So yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, thank you. Next, we'll move on to PlayStation Plus. First, we got The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered by Naughty Dog. Was added to the PS Plus game catalog on The Last of Us Day, September 26th. October 27th for PlayStation Plus. We've for essential subscribers, we've got Alan Wake 2 by Remedy Entertainment for PS5, Goat Simulator 3 by Coffee Stain North, PS4 and PS5, Cocoon by Geometric Interactive for PS4, PS5, Tekken 3 by Namco, and Soul Calibur 3 by Project Soul, and Tomb Raider Anniversary by Crystal Dynamics will be coming to PlayStation Plus Classic Catalog later this year, according to the most recent state of play. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Indeed.
Yes.
I've got nothing to say about this stuff.
Pretty solid games, but yeah, I've got pretty much nothing to say.
Yeah.
Forward either, because I've never played any of them.
I have.
I know you like Alan Wake. Yeah, you like Alan Wake too, but you'll get into a whole thing.
Yeah, I have a little something to say about Alan Wake later.
Okay.
But, what are we playing, Oscar?
Yes, sir. This week, say on my notes. This week, I bought Silent Hill F. I bought it yesterday. I went to GameStop, picked it up for the PS5. Started playing it. We only got like an hour and 30 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I've shit my pants 3 times. I'm just kidding. The game is really fucking scary though. There are some like instances where you'll just be walking, like taking a stroll down the street, and then all of a sudden around the corner, fucking mannequin, this meat puppet just shows up and like starts trying to stab the shit out of you. The beginning section of the game is more terrifying though, I will say, because you don't have access to weapons yet, so you're kind of just stuck to like dodging, avoiding their attacks and running away and like hiding, so that way they don't, you break line of sight, and then eventually they kind of lose interest in you, the enemies. Story is pretty interesting so far. I don't know if I should spoil it since it's like
you can give like a top down view, like what's kind of the basis, what's the reason this character is doing what she's doing, like what's going on here.
She's got family issues, and so like she wants to go see her friends, because I guess that's kind of how she's coping with what's going on in her life. She misses her big sister. I guess she's not around. She's like the nicest person ever that she's ever known. Like cause you can read the journal entries like of each character that she has, and she'll give you a description of like what she thinks of each of the characters. And like, she only ever talks so greatly about her older sister. The only negative thing that she doesn't like about her sister is that she just got married. And once she got married, she left. Right. So it's like, I guess she maybe has like abandonment issues as well, on top of like, having issues with her mother and father. And so she goes into town because she wants to hang out with her friends, and then shit just kind of hits the fan, and stuff starts happening, and like you get separated from everybody, and then like this whole like mental psychological breakdown starts to happen. It's kind of hard to gauge what's real and what's not real. You're kind of thrown in like a purgatory type, not environment, but like, it's so weird because the environment is it changes throughout the game, and like you get thrown into different, I would say like different realms or worlds, and like the puzzle solving aspect is awesome too. By the way, there's that thrown in on top of like the with the story. And like I was mentioning how the beginning of the game is more scary than what it is now, because I got a lot more confident as soon as like I was able to pick up a pipe to fight the monsters that are like chasing you and shit. Now that's all I'm doing. Like I'm just fighting shit. Like I feel so much more confident, but they'll still kind of like catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
They'll hide inside of things and like spring out at you like a jump scare and
Fucking
like try to like
assholes.
stab the shit out of you. Yeah. So that's really when it like gets really scary. And then they'll kind of like do a thing where like it's kind of like what old horror games used to do where like because you'll find a body, right? And you'll know it's an enemy, but like you can't interact with it until you do a certain thing in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And then the body, once you go back to the room, the body will be gone mysteriously, you know? And it's like, fuck, man, where did it go? And then it's like
Yeah.
you got to solve a puzzle, and as you're doing the puzzle, you start hearing the music and like the just the unsettling noises in the background. And it's like, oh my god, it's like I gotta hurry. It's like fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like rushing to figure out this puzzle, and then like sometimes I'll have to leave while I'm doing it, and like because I know it's getting close. I know it's right behind me, so it's like fuck, I gotta stop and fight now, or like
Mm.
try to get away from it and lure it away so I can figure out how to do the puzzle. But yeah, it's me and the wife are getting we're enjoying the game so far. She loves it. She loves reading the journal entries and like she's enjoying the story a lot more uh than the combat. She doesn't really like the combat. It's she's not much of a gamer, so for her it's too complicated.
I gotcha. So
Yeah. But
in terms of the combat, have you died yet? Are there some like gnarly death scenes or any of that crap like in other horror games?
I haven't died yet. She has.
Did you see
I
it
don't
happen? Like
we haven't yeah, I've seen it happen, but we haven't had like those cinematic deaths,
okay.
I guess you can say, yet.
Uh-huh.
We'll get like because if they catch you, they kind of like take you into a cinematic, but you can't escape, so you kind of just have to watch your character get like shivved
Oh,
with a
damn, dude.
knife. Yeah, and she'll like scream and shit, but like it'll take your health down like a lot, but like it'll never kill you the first time, you know. It'll take multiple times of that. But I think
Okay.
if you die within that cutscene, that's when you'll see like the more brutal deaths.
Jeez, man. Just getting stabbed to death. Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yeah, or your head
Poor
cut
girl.
off or something. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the cinematics yet. But yeah, you're
Oh,
just playing as like a high school girl and like I don't know what year it takes place in Japan, but I'm thinking sometime in the 60s because she keeps referring to after the war, which I'm assuming is World War II.
okay. Okay.
So I think either the game takes place in the 50s or the 60s.
And it definitely doesn't look futuristic like some future
No,
war that hasn't taken.
in
Okay.
no, in Japan, like this story takes place in Japan out in the sticks in the countryside of Japan.
Okay.
With like
Okay.
all the rice paddies and like, you know, the old I don't know what the names of the buildings are or what the construction method is, but like you know how like with Japanese construction they use the wooden beams and they fit them like to such precision that you don't need nails to kind of keep everything together.
That's so cool. I have heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
how the homes are
very
are
very
are,
awesome.
are designed in the game.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the how's the graphical fidelity been? Have you come across any glitches or problems at all?
I had to turn it from quality to performance because quality was a bit sluggish. I think
Okay.
it was running at 30 frames per second, and I'm not that type of gamer. I like my shit running at 60, like more
Uh-huh.
smooth than having like high fidelity.
And
Um,
that fixed it up for you.
yeah, I can tell high fidel on base PS5, high fidelity definitely does not run that great.
Okay. Yeah. Good to
Performance mode
know.
is definitely the way to go.
Good to know. Yeah. Definitely good to know.
On Pro, it should be much better, but yeah, on base PS5, it runs like shit.
Okay. Think you'll be continuing on and playing more of that this month?
Absolutely. We're trying to finish it by the end of the month.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Okay. Yeah, and then the other game that me and the lady have been playing is Star Mountain Dew Valley.
Yes. I saw that Mountain Dew Valley.
Yeah, we
So,
we haven't had much time to play that one. We're kind of just still in the beginning, so I won't talk about it much.
yeah.
But it's got me kind of on Stardew Valley has me on like I don't know they're Stardew Valley esque games, but they're more like resource management type. Like I've
Okay,
been
yeah.
finding a shit ton of games like it, like Little Witch in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're considered like comfort games
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
or like cozy games. But yeah, like the
Cozy.
Little Witch in the Woods, Chef RPG,
Little slice of life games.
Graveyard Keeper.
So you're kind of getting into that vibe.
Yeah, it's like really like putting me on that vibe. I'm just looking for more games like it.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah. But what have you been playing, Toner?
Just a little bit of CrossCode, man.
A little bit of that CrossCode.
Yeah, but I haven't really progressed the story like at all since the last time I talked about it. The few times I played it, I just been tackling my little side missions that I've had. They're stacking up, so I'm just like, all right, we need to get rid of some of these. So yeah, I chased this little fucking billy goat off of a rooftop and shit like that. It's pretty fun. Just the little side missions, but I know that from what I found, if you just beeline the story, you're already looking at like 40 hours. And I'm just like, as much as I like the game, I don't know if I want to spend that much time with it because I don't know, man, like I got to move on to other things. There's so many things I want to play. I think I'm going to try to go through the story and hopefully it doesn't require you to grind out some levels before you do certain things, before it lets you progress. But yeah, I'm just kind of slowly making my way through. Right now, I'm just doing some side content. But yeah, I'm right there next to the next main storyline path. I just need to move forward. That's it. So yeah, not too much to report on this week in terms of what I'm playing. So yeah.
Good. But still making progress. You're still enjoying CrossCode though, right?
Oh yeah, it's super fun. I'm just mentally, I'm at that point where I'm just like, dude, stop fucking with the side content for now and start doing some story shit. Like you're not getting anywhere, man. You've already spent like, I don't know, eight or so hours in the game, and I feel like I'm still near the very beginning of the game. I need to move on. It's like, so
does
leave the side
content
stuff.
Give you like rewarding things though? Like, is it rewarding to do it?
It is, yeah. You get experience points, you get money, you get items. So it is helpful, and each one will tell you what your recommended level should be before you try to tackle it. And I'm like right there for all of them. So I'm like, fuck it, why not? Do it before it becomes trivial. So yeah, there's reasons you want to do it, but it's going to start eating away at time. And
absolutely,
yeah. So I just gotta kind of move forward a little bit. But yeah, still fun game, still awesome game. Awesome game. Highly recommend.
Any idea what you want to play next?
I don't know. It's kind of a tough one. I'm fighting with the idea of like Hades 2. I'd like to try that. I never finished Final Fantasy Tactics, so maybe the Evil East Chronicles.
Man.
Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I would love to play those again. The Pac-Man World repacks. Oh, dude, there's just too much shit, bro. But whatever it is, I need to finish it by the end of the month because all that goes fuck you and make way for Mina. I want to play Mina. That's
Hollow the Mina.
Yeah,
Mina the Hollower.
I'm looking forward to that probably more than anything else this year. And so yeah, I'm gonna be on that shit. So yeah, because then fucking Battlefield 6 also, like if I want to play a couple of rounds of that,
it's gonna be a couple hours.
Exactly.
Right, thrown in. Yep.
Exactly.
Dude, I forgot about Mina the Hollower. I can't wait. Forgot how excited I was for that one.
Same, dude. But yeah, that's it for this week on what we're playing.
What we was playing.
Not too much on my side of the pond, but yeah, you're enjoying some Stardew and some Silent Hill. Oh, dude, yeah. Looking forward to hearing more about Silent Hill and your thoughts on Stardew as you get further into it. Yeah, quit looking for other games like it. You're already playing the best one, bro. Just let it absorb you.
I think so. There was also another one called Traveler's Rest. That one I'm really interested in.
That looks very Stardew. When you posted the trailer for that, I was like, holy fuck, that is Stardew like a motherfucker right there. Yeah, it looks really cool. Actually looks cool. But yeah, let's jump into the news and rumor mill. because I know there's some stuff in here we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Number one, I know we mentioned the Microsoft thing, but we'll still get to that here shortly. However, bigger piece of news happened this week. The acquisition of Electronic Arts is a landmark $55 billion deal that will take the company private, representing the largest private equity-funded leveraging buyout in history. The purchase is being made by investors that include Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, the PIF, private equity firm Silver Lake Partners, and Affinity Partners, a firm led by Jared Kushner, son-in-law of President Donald Trump. The deal will provide EA stockholders with $210 per share in cash and is expected to close in the first quarter of fiscal year 2027, allowing EA, led by continuing CEO Andrew Wilson, to restructure operations away from the pressures of public market scrutiny. The high-profile nature of the consortium has sparked immediate controversy and scrutiny stemming from the PIF's reputation for games washing, the use of massive gaming investments to polish the kingdom's image and distract from its human rights record. This has raised concerns among fans about the future of creative content, particularly in diverse franchises like The Sims, given Saudi Arabia's laws against same-sex relationships and other content deemed non-compliant with its social standards. Additionally, the deal is backed by approximately $20 billion in debt, which is expected to pressure the new owners to aggressively pursue short-term cash flow through cost-cutting, potential layoffs, and an increased reliance on monetization and live service strategies across the company's intellectual property.
Yup.
Fuck, dude.
How do you
EA.
buy something and then go into debt? How do you get bought out and still be in debt?
I think 30 billion is from these firms, and then they're taking on 20 billion in debt. Yeah, according to that. Yeah, crazy, dude. So yeah, they're gonna have to make that back. You know, they want to make that back.
Gain. What did they gain from going 20 billion in debt?
If you ask me, they're doing this especially like mainly for the EA Sports titles, because those
that makes sense.
The biggest ones, they generate billions of dollars each year. So, but you know, that money is also like that debt is going to gain interest. So they're gonna have to cut other corners, and I don't know, man. They're doing it for the sports titles mainly, and I don't know, but the buyers of EA Sports games every year are used to shelling out a lot of money. So that's probably where most of the aggressive monetization is going to go, to those games. Yeah, they're multi-billion-dollar per year generators. So hopefully that can stop a shit ton of people from losing their jobs or studios being closed, IP getting shelved. But I don't know, man. Did you have any thoughts on this? Like,
honestly, for me, it's just really confusing.
How so?
I don't understand. Like, I guess I'm just confused why. Honestly, I don't even know.
Because the gaming industry it had been booming, and
yeah,
it's a good moneymaker for any investors, really. And why wouldn't you want to get in on that?
Well, and they probably don't even care about like other, like people were saying, The Sims, like they probably don't care about like their more obscure. I mean, The Sims is not obscure, but it's like it's probably not their main focus, you know.
Right, exactly.
All of their IPs, so it's like that's probably going to get thrown, you know, in the trash potentially. And like people are saying, like Saudi Arabia has very strict rules with what's allowed in their media potentially. Well,
yeah,
you know, like so like a lot of stuff is going to get cut out, stuff that ideologically probably people support, I guess you could say. Maybe that's not the right way to word it, but
no, I get what you mean, and I think that you're on to something. I hope that that's not accurate. I hope that they don't really have their hands in what's allowed in these games.
Yeah.
But yeah, because then it just comes down to what you as a person are willing to support or willing to miss out on due to your ideals and beliefs. You know, that's because that's kind of where I'm struggling right now with this. It's hard for me to just plant a flag and say, you know, fuck any future Battlefield games, fuck Mass Effect games, Burnout games, Dead Space games, because now they're mostly owned by a government that executes its people for non-violent crimes. They treat women like second-rate fucking citizens and like property, and they criminalize being a part of or even supporting the LGBT community. You know,
and on top of that, like slave labor as well.
Slave labor.
Pretty,
all that
rampant.
Yeah. So it's like, so it is hard to just, you know, be all virtuous about it and say, I'm not going to support those games anymore because I love those franchises. At least, you know, the ones I mentioned, Battlefield, Mass Effect, Burnout, Dead Space. But yeah, now they're all owned by them. But yeah, because then on the other hand, I don't want my money funding people with those ideals. But when I think about, you know, because like I was sitting here fucking fighting with myself yesterday, I was like, what sucks is that plenty of my money, if not most of it, goes to companies and people who treat the human race and our planet like dog shit, whether I acknowledge it or not. You know, companies here in America that treat their employees like machines, they evade taxes and they fucking own everything. They get a bunch of my money all the time. So how far am I willing to go with that is the question, because in this case, they've sunk money into a bunch of other gaming companies whose products I love and frequently consume. Like, I don't know if you know this, but okay, obviously, I've always loved Nintendo games, but the Saudi Public Investment Fund is one of Nintendo's largest shareholders.
Really now?
Yes. So damn. So if anybody out there, myself included, wanted to say fuck this, boycott EA, they're going down a path, you know, like what's her name, Padme, you're going down a path I can't follow or whatever, you know. You gotta consider where else they have their hands. They are one of Nintendo's largest shareholders. They have money in Capcom and Take-Two. So Street Fighter fans, Resident Evil fans, you're gonna buy Resident Evil 9. Did you buy Borderlands? Do you like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption? Do you love BioShock like I do? Judas, like shit like that. Those, like, they have their hands in those companies as well. So when those companies do well, when those games do well, some of that money is inevitably going to get funneled to said government that you don't agree, that
you don't support.
So my point is, it's hard to be virtuous. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Another example would be like China. China has their hands in pretty much everything that we do here in America as well. Like I think, what is it, that Chinese company Tencent? They have Tencent, like money everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, bro. They're
exactly.
getting funds from everything. And it's like, it's just so hard to avoid. Like you said, it's hard to be virtuous. And it's like, to be virtuous, you would have to just not play video games anymore at all. You'd have to
practically
drop the hobby, basically.
Yeah, practically that. Exactly. Like you want to be, but just you dig into the brass tacks of where all your money goes. Like, just sit there and look at where all your money goes. You know, just really look at all your bills, who you're paying them to, and do some research on funded. Exactly. And like, you'd probably feel like shit at the end of the day. It's like, dude, I'm funding companies that are destroying the fucking earth and treat human beings like trash. And it's like, and you're doing it whether you want to or not, because you need to, right? Like, you need food, and companies like fucking Nestle own everything. So, you know, you're probably buying Nestle products, you know, massive polluters and shit, you know. But anyways, for gaming, you know, the most I can do is just stick to what I've always done and just continue to support the creators of the games that bring me joy, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, I didn't buy Borderlands 4 because I wanted to line Randy Pitchford's pockets with more gold, but that's inevitable, you know?
Yeah.
I bought it because it was made by hundreds of other hardworking people whose efforts are going to fill hours of my life with fun. So I guess it really is just that simple.
Yes.
Either that or just pirate everything. Just fucking pirate.
That would probably be the one way to like really fuck over the gaming industry, is just pirate everything, because then they actually can't, like, you're still enjoying their product, but they're not making money off of you.
Right. Exactly.
long term.
So it's a tough one, man. It's a real tough one. But for
legal reasons, I'm going to say don't pirate stuff.
Of course, yeah, we're not promoting piracy at all.
We're not promoting piracy. Please don't pirate.
Do not pirate. Not cool.
You do what you got to do.
Instead, send the Saudi princes a bunch of your money and support the games that they now own, basically.
Well, let's send another 15 trillion to Israel.
Yeah, let them cut people's heads off with all the money you're giving them.
Christ Almighty! All right, shall we move on to the next one? This is getting a bit dark, yeah.
Please.
Getting a bit dark. All right, for number 2, we've got Microsoft has fully restructured Xbox Game Pass into 3 new tiers: Essential, $9.99 per month; Premium, $14.99 per month; and Ultimate, $29.99 per month. Replacing the old core and standard tiers while simultaneously increasing the cost of the top plan by 50%, while the essential and premium tiers now include unlimited cloud gaming, PC titles, and slightly larger game libraries than before. A crucial change is that premium subscribers have lost day one access to new Xbox published games, which will now only join their library within 1 year of launch, with the specific exclusion of Call of Duty. Microsoft is attempting to justify the Ultimate tier's major price jump by making it the exclusive home for all day one releases, promising over $75 per year, integrating new perks like Ubisoft Plus, Classics, and the Fortnite Crew subscription, and offering 1440p cloud streaming quality with the shortest wait times. Despite these additions, the overall player reaction has been strongly negative. The community is expressing significant displeasure, evidenced by reports that the official Xbox cancellation website briefly crashed due to heavy user traffic, with many vocal subscribers announcing their intent to downgrade or cancel the service entirely, since all key features, including day one access to exclusives, are now strictly gatekept behind the highest tier. This is viewed by many as a move to force longtime Game Pass standard subscribers to pay the new, much higher Ultimate price just to maintain the day one benefit they previously enjoyed. Damn, Microsoft, talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, man, fucking sound off, man. What do you think? We've been kind of edging this topic this whole podcast.
We really have. Yeah, talk about a fucking self-implosion on Microsoft's end, bro. Like, that is the quickest way to get yourself out of the video gaming race entirely. I think it's safe to say that we can just drop Xbox.
Yeah, it seems a lot of people are.
Yeah. Like, for the cancellation page to crash to cancel your membership, that's crazy, bro. And I am a Twitter user. Twitter has been blowing up since that change happened, of people just taking screenshots of them canceling their subscriptions. And it's funny because they'll tag the Xbox Game Pass account,
and show them, hey, check this out, motherfucker.
Yeah, just fuck you, Xbox Game Pass. Dude, it's so funny.
Yeah, it does seem to be going in the opposite direction of what they want, right? You would assume, because if I'm remembering right, Phil Spencer, old toddler stance, was talking about their goal by 2030 was 100 million subscribers, and I don't think they even breached 40 yet. 40 billion, 40 million subscribers, and now they're going in the opposite direction. So yeah, that's tough. That's not the way to bring people to your ecosystem. I don't know what the fuck they're doing here, man.
It's so sad to see an industry giant from before just self-implode. And we've seen it happening steadily over time, just that degradation. But I think just foundation is gone.
Yeah, I think some episodes prior you had mentioned that maybe they're just trying to get out of the console race entirely and just go full on publisher. I'm starting to really think that, because they own so many IP now that it would be stupid for them to just, okay, well, fuck everything. Fuck it. We tried. Fuck Game Pass. Fuck Call of Duty. Fuck everything. Let's just stop doing video games. I don't think they're going to do that. But if they take all their IP and just publish them onto every console and system available for it, but maybe, I don't know, man.
It's it's so confusing because it's when things like this happen, it makes me wonder how a company like Xbox is still around. Because if like a moderately big company did this, they would almost immediately just like be shot off the map. I think the only reason Xbox has survived this long is because it's using Microsoft's money.
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah,
multi-trillion-dollar company, so
but like
they have to have some plan.
they can't be making that much back. Like they've got to be in the negative. Like when is enough enough? When does Bill Gates like pull the plug on Xbox?
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. It's like it's kind of similar to the EA situation we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, and now there are many billions of dollars in the hole that they got to get out of, right? And Game Pass has been profitable according to Microsoft, but there are a bunch of industry analysts that would disagree entirely. They're like, dude, there's no way it's fucking profitable. So now you have this significant price hike to their supposed golden goose, and you can't help but wonder just how full of shit were you in the first place, maybe it just wasn't profitable enough to maintain their current trajectory. But yeah, like I keep saying, they're kind of going in the opposite direction now, and I wonder how bad it'll get and how far it'll have to go in order for them to retract this. Maybe they'll be like, hey, sorry, we've listened to you guys, and we're gonna do this instead. 1 month free,
one month free, and then we're gonna go back to 30. No, 30. Yeah, 30. What was it? $29.99.
Yeah, the big one's $30 a month. Yeah,
$360 a year.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Like, you can't deny the value in Game Pass, right? But a $30 a month subscription is a lot to ask of people.
Yeah,
that's $360 per year now.
No, when like subscription services are so expensive,
right?
On top of Game Pass, like you also have to pay for Netflix, Hulu, HBO, or I think now Max, Peacock, Disney, like a whole bunch of shit, and like on top of everything else getting expensive as hell too. Like just your groceries, gas in some places is still like $4 per gallon, and it's like people can't afford to like their basic amenities. How are they going to afford Game Pass?
Right. It's becoming like an absolute luxury, along with all those other ones you mentioned, like Netflix and HBO and all that. Like those are all just luxuries.
Yeah, it's a luxury.
Yeah. They're all rising in price, and we're all gonna have to pick and choose. Like, what do you really need? What's worth it? And $360 a year. Like, I saw this one comment saying like, man, I wanted to go back to the 360 era, but not $360 a year. That's not what I'm talking about.
It's so funny how that turned out that way, huh?
Yeah, dude. It's like, so more and more people are going to become content with the idea of going back to just buying games that they want, and maybe knocking their subscription down to, or, knock the subscription down to the absolute minimum that allows for online play. So with the $10 a month, so they can still play online, but they might just go back to buying a game every few months, Yeah.
And it's crazy because on top of this controversy, GameStop has made the claim that they'll still sell what was it, the yearly Game Pass thing for $20, $19.99.
Yeah, I wonder how long they're going to do that though.
And people are also shitting on GameStop because they're like, fuck you, GameStop. Every time I like want to trade in a game, you're only giving me like 15 cents for my $60 game.
Yeah, this ain't gonna make up for it.
Yeah, like this doesn't make up for it at all. Like you're not in the right here. Like shut the fuck up.
Stay in your lane.
In your lane. Yeah, that's so funny.
But yeah, they're probably betting on people not canceling due to laziness or being passive, But
most
sorry,
likely,
Microsoft, people are canceling en masse.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Website.
$30 is a pretty, nowadays, unfortunately, it's a pretty big amount of money. Like, yeah, that's half a game right there.
Yeah, you don't earn loyalty by holding the subscribers hostage, So, this, like, so $360 a year, depending on how you look at it, that could be 4 maybe 5 games a year, and a lot of people don't even play that many. You know, some people just, they want their Madden, they want their Call of Duty or something, and that's it.
No.
And they're satiated with just that. So yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to hit 100 million at this point, and I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm really curious to see if we're going to get some sort of response from Xbox heads. You know, yeah,
definitely keep an eye out for it.
Oh yes,
this is an interesting situation happening right now. We're literally watching the downfall of a giant.
Yeah, dude, very curious. I'm gonna stay tuned to this drama.
Me too.
All right.
Should we move on to the next one? Yeah, sure.
All right. Number 3, the retirement of Doug Bowser as President and Chief Operating Officer, COO, of Nintendo of America will become effective on December 31st, 2025, concluding his decade-long tenure with the company. During his time, Bowser oversaw a highly successful period for Nintendo, marked by the continued dominance of the Nintendo Switch, the recent launch of the Switch 2, and significant brand expansion into areas like the record-breaking success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie and the rollout of Super Nintendo World theme park areas. He stated that his departure is a retirement, signaling that it is time for the next generation of leadership. I've heard that one before. After helping to guide the company through a transformative era of growth and diversification outside of core video games, Bowser's responsibilities will be split, resulting in 2 major executive promotions starting January 1st, 2026. Devin Pritchard, a 19-year veteran of the company and formerly the Executive Vice President of Revenue, Marketing, and Consumer Experience, will succeed him as the new President and COO, making her the first woman to hold that title in NOA. Simultaneously, Satoru Shibata will step in as the new CEO of Nintendo of America while maintaining his executive roles at the parent company in Japan, completing a significant leadership transition for the North American division.
Hopefully this doesn't spell bad news for Nintendo. I don't know any of these 2 executives or what their history is like entirely. I'm kind of just hoping that Nintendo chills out at this point, especially when it comes to their legal crap. That's honestly the only thing that comes to my mind.
No, they're not gonna, because I don't have too much to say about this either, other than I was hoping for a replacement with an equally fitting last name, or maybe
oh yeah, Bowser, Devin Peach.
Yeah, Devin Peach, or maybe Rosalina Pritchard or something.
Yeah, Rosalina Pritchard, Daisy Pritchard.
But she has a pretty, her background with the company makes her seem like a really good pick. 19 years she's been with the company, and she was the Executive Vice President of Revenue, so money, marketing is marketing, and consumer experience. Sounds like she's going to be a home run, man.
Hopefully.
A slam dunk. I don't think the litigious nature of the company is going to change at all. Because, marketing and consumer experience, that's, brand imaging and all that stuff. That's part of, that's her bread and butter, man. I don't think she's going to, let these fuckers.
What the hell these fuckers do legally.
Right.
That's true. Well.
But, so long, Doug Bowser.
Yeah, worth a try. So long, Doug Bowser.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it as So Long Gay Bowser, but it'll do.
I love that shit, dude. That's what I always thought too. What he was saying, in Super Mario 64.
Yeah, everybody thought that. It was dude, that's
whoa, Mario,
it's Gay Bowser. But it never
Gay Bowser.
It's just
why is he calling him that? Why is he gay?
It kind of made sense. At the end of the game, the third time you fight him, he's got all these different colors all over him. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's Gay Bowser. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
His iridescent, his glowing, his shining. Yeah, that's a Gay Bowser.
Yeah, it's Gay Bowser. And dude, they changed that. Did you happen to play the 3D All Stars? If you toss Bowser in the N64 or in Mario 64 on the 3D All Stars version, he just says bye bye.
No,
fuck you.
No, that's not true to the original. You cocksuckers.
They pulled that out. So it must have been he must have actually said so long gay Bowser, and they're just like,
No,
that's not cool. We gotta take that out. Make him
As
say something generic like bye bye.
as reverence or reverence as
Revered.
reparations.
Oh,
As reparations for that, I want a Super Mario 64 remake, a proper remake
Right, with gay Bowser.
with gay Bowser.
Because gay Bowser's cool. He didn't do it. He was so cute. He was so cute in that game. I remember when we first saw him, my mother and I and my sister, like we grew up playing, especially my mother and I, we grew up I grew up playing Super Mario 1, 2, and 3. And then when she finally saw Bowser in 3D, she was just like, she melted. She was like, he's so fucking cute.
I was terrified of that cocksucker when I was young. But I was really small when I played that, so that's probably why I was terrified of him.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Then he made like his really like ugly noises. I hated that shit, dude. That shit was terrifying as a child. But yeah, goodbye, Doug Bowser. It's been a weird 10 years with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, enjoy your money, man. Enjoy the rest of your life and the wealth you've accrued over the years. So yeah,
I never know how to feel about saying goodbye to like an executive leaving a company, because it's like Iwata is really the only one I respect, honestly, and I can't see any other executive in that light. Like that, my standard for like corporate executives is so high because of Iwata now. Like anybody else is just like subpar to me.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, like when I was doing the research on what Bowser actually did and like through his time with the company, what kind of things was he at the top of the ladder during? It's pretty impressive. So I don't know how much of this was him or his predecessor. I think before him was Reggie, wasn't it?
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Iwata and Reggie are like my two standards.
Yeah, Reggie was awesome. He was more awesome. like in front of the camera, awesome. I don't know.
Also,
I like
person. Like he just went to a lot of events and shit. And, like he wasn't afraid to show his face and like get to know the community and shit.
Yeah, Bowser not so much, but he was out there a little bit, and yeah, he's been at the top of the ladder during a lot of cool
shit
things.
happening.
Yeah, so on paper it looks like he did a great job. So good job, man. Yeah, take care. Enjoy.
Yep. Enjoy.
Community corner.
Yes, sir. Community corner.
Our minds are in sync, but our speech is like overlapping.
Yep.
That's what happens. All right. Last week we asked, which game is criminally slept on, in your opinion? On TikTok, Bell King said, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I will die on this hill.
Yes, sir. That man is always talking up that game.
But
he's waiting for that remake.
Knights of the Old Republic, yeah, it's getting a full-blown remake, and it's one of the most beloved RPGs of all time. It's not slept on, Pat.
It might not be slept on anymore.
It like maybe in our friend group, since I think he's the only one who's played it in our little friend group. But in terms of like actually slept on, I don't think so, man. I think enough. You're definitely not alone on that hill in terms of your admiration for that game.
You might have not just met the right community yet.
That's right. Your adoration is what I meant to say. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'll play it when the remake happens. But the fact that you're getting a remake for it tells me it's not slept on.
It's not slept on.
I love you, Pat. On Discord, go ahead.
All right. On Discord, we've got Captain Charles. He says, for me, it's Tears of Toshima. And later followed up saying that he typed that while he was drunk and meant Ghost of Tsushima. I don't think Ghost of Tsushima is slept on, is it?
It's not. Ghost of Tsushima sold over 13 million units, bro.
Dude, I love that game. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's not slept on.
I fucking love Ghost of Tsushima. That shit's awesome.
When he dropped Tears of Toshima, I was like, yo, I've never heard of this. Let's look this up. And Google was like, dog, did you mean Ghost of Tsushima or Tears of the Kingdom? I was like, bro. He's over here making up fucking
No.
games.
No, Charles said Tears of Toshima. It's
Yeah.
this game. Google, get it right.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was sitting there like, no, bitch, like Charles, he's dropping some fucking obscure title that even Google doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, but
Right.
that's what I was thinking.
It's
But
like,
no, he
no,
was
he
just
just
like, nah,
meant-
sorry, I was drunk.
Nope, he meant Ghosts of Tsushima, not Tears of Toshima. Goofy ass motherfucker. I love Charles.
Me too. He's a one of a kind, man. One of a kind.
I love him. All right, next we've got Hobo Taro. Our boy Hobo Taro says he dropped some really obscure shit. Lunacid, Pokemon Conquest, and Tomba 2.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've heard of Tomba, but I've never played it. But it does look pretty obscure.
yeah, it's definitely one that I've heard other people say it was slept on. It's like a slept on series. Like, it's actually really fun. You should give it a shot. The first one I see is on the Nintendo Switch. He had mentioned that, I think it was not Way Forward. Damn it. Fuck, one of those companies. They're bringing it. They're bringing Tomba 2 over to the Switch as well.
Nice. As a remake or just a port?
I think it's just a port, maybe with some upgraded visuals or, frame rates or something like that. But yeah, Lunacid I looked into because I'd never heard of that one, and he said that it was he said it's a modern game, so it's not too old, made by one guy, I believe he said, and it's very heavily inspired by From Software's first game. I think it was called King's Quest. I don't recall, but it was like a old school dungeon crawler type game, and it looks very to that period of time. It's definitely not for me, but I appreciate that because I'd never heard of that one. And then Pokemon Conquest, I looked into that, and we talked briefly about it. And
I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, it's like a tactics based fighting. Like the way he told me about it is like you have your little grid and you have your Pokemon that, like, instead of the battle system that you're used to in mainline Pokemon games, there's like the grid and you're tactically moving them around and doing their little specials and shit. And it sounds cool. Sounds cute.
Fire Emblem, but with Pokemon. This is how all Pokemon games should be, honestly.
Actually sounds really cool. Yeah, and he threw it on his list of slept on games because it seems like the franchise has just gone and faded into obscurity. Nobody talks about it. They're not making more of them. Yeah. Sounds like a cool idea. Sounds like a Pokemon game I would play.
Y'all, if anybody's played Pokemon Conquest out there, let us hear about it.
Let us hear about it. I want to hear about it. Tell me all about it. Spoil it for me.
Please. What's a game that you think is criminally slept on, Toner?
I have to hand this one to Alan Wake 2. I said I was going to mention them. And probably Remedy as a developer. Now, I know that I'm kind of eating crow here a little bit because I was just ripping on Charles and Bell King for their picks, saying like, they sold millions of copies, and Alan Wake 2 only sold like 2 million copies. They like Remedy games, they sell really well over a long period of time, but I don't know. I just have to hand it to because they don't get enough
recognition.
Yes, thank you. Because their games are so fucking creative in terms of narrative and style, and the amount of assets that you find throughout the games that make the settings feel more realistic is just so fucking impressive. So I suggest checking out Alan Wake Remaster. I have it on PC. It was excellent. It's I think it's on the consoles as well. The story is a total fucking mind fuck, but I love that type of shit. If you like it, then the sequel is fucking awesome, and it's one of the most graphically impressive games I've ever played. Like their games fucking rule, dude. Control, I think Control sold like 5 million units at least.
Yeah, I think that one's even better.
Yeah, so that one, I think that might even be one of their highest selling games, if not their highest selling game of all time. Yeah. And oh my God, I'm so fucking excited for the second one, dude. I loved that game. Not slept on apparently because 5 million units.
I've met a lot of people talk my ear off about Control. Like, you're not the first person to tell me about that game.
Good. Very good. Because just Remedy as a developer, man, they fucking rule. Always looking forward to more shit. I was really disappointed to hear that the FBC Firebreak was a disappointment, but it's a live service game. I don't really care for that type of shit. Wouldn't have been for me anyways, I don't think. So I'll stick to their single player storytelling games and their little Remedyverse. And Control 2 is, I can't wait. Fucking can't wait. But anyways, how about you? What's a slept on game?
For me, my slept on game is an old PS2 era game called Dark Cloud 2. Solidify the cloud.
Solidify the T-shape.
It's only known as Dark Cloud 2 in North America. Everywhere else, it was known as Dark Chronicle because it's technically not a sequel of the first game. It's kind of not a remake, but a reimagining of what they would wanted the first game to be like with improved mechanics. And I will say the second game is definitely better than the first one. I think I've talked about it before on a previous episode, so I'll try not to talk too much about it. But Dark Cloud 2 did so many things right during the PS2 era. It kind of reminds me a lot of Stardew Valley in a sense, because aside from the main story, there's also a lot of side shit that you can do, like fishing, reconstructing towns. You can work on your upgrading your weapons and shit, and there's a proper skill, like an evolution tree for the weapons. Once you upgrade a weapon to its max, not max stats, but you reach a certain threshold where you can evolve it, and it changes the weapon, the way it looks, but also on top of that, its stats and what it can do. Sometimes a weapon will gain an elemental attack as well, like lightning or earth or fire and shit, and that can proc with if I remember correctly, I think that can proc sometimes when you're swinging away at the enemies and shit. But there's multiple weapon types and shit, and there's different branches, ways that you can go. That was always my favorite thing to do in the game. God, what else was there? It's a dungeon crawler. So the maps are randomized, and there's goals and shit that you can achieve as well. If you beat this, if you can finish the level within a certain amount of time, or if you clear the entire floor of all the enemies, or there's even a golfing mini game within the dungeon crawling aspect, which was really fun too, but it was infuriating because if you didn't beat it the first try, you could only replay it again if you went through the dungeon again, that specific floor that you were on. If you went through it all over again and then beat the entire floor of all the enemies and then play it.
So are these games stuck on the PS2?
2. You can play them on the Sony store. You can buy them. I own Dark Cloud 2.
I didn't know that. So it was made by Level 5.
Yes.
And they released Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time, which I heard a lot about. Heard it was really good. They're doing Professor Layton. Yes. Professor Layton's coming out.
Yes.
But yeah.
Kuni 2.
But it doesn't look like they're jumping back to that franchise anytime soon.
They never continued it, and that makes me so sad. I want a sequel so badly to that game.
Man, and it's trapped on the old hardware and everything, huh?
Yeah, no remake or nothing. I either a new game or a remake, but man, that game is so criminally slept on. I love it so much, dude. It's got so much to do in it.
Well, yeah, if you have a PS2 or you're a collector and or if you've played it, fucking, let us know. Let us know your thoughts on that.
Talk my ear off about it. I would love to hear other people tell me about Dark Cloud 2. I love that shit so much.
Yeah, and who knows, man, if you get enough people out there clamoring for it, you might one day get a sequel or something.
That's where it starts. This is where it starts. Yeah, buy Dark Cloud 2 on the PlayStation Store. It's definitely worth it.
All right. And this week we ask, now that we're officially in the spooky season, which horror title are you planning on playing? Let us know, and we'll read your responses on next week's episode. Also, chat with us don't forget to chat with us. Any comments, questions, critiques, or suggestions, all very welcome. Hope to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Also, I just realized that my microphone was picking up me clicking my fucking water bottle. So I'm sorry if you guys hear that throughout the entire.
I couldn't note it. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Hopefully it doesn't pick it up.
Okay.
But I'll try not to do that. I'm kind of a fidgeter when I'm like sitting in a chair for too long. And I was just like clicking my bottle the whole time. Hopefully it doesn't pick it up, but I apologize in advance.
All good.
Let's go to the glitch out. Check us out on TikTok and Instagram at Glitch Ass Entertainment. We're also on Spotify for your auditory pleasure. Please consider leaving us a good review, and I will consider eating a hot pocket. I can't believe you snaked that in there, you devil.
Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Stay informed on more glitch ass content. Till next time, keep gaming and glitching. See ya.
Goodbye. Dark Cloud 2.